West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Iri nyanedi jadikire kudwakara shelo iwi yamo mi West Nile TV kameti kanina kodi ie ajoli magwe manafoi kanidikire kudwa nyinga utie Dennis Oshona tin wakelo iu program ile mdango ngom ma wabino kudungu ma ai kodi i district Mizombo ento gitim program megi i West Nile enizo nyoke i Uganda zo program kelwa utie kaninyutu lem dongom ma oshekutemire ikabedu ma ongoma enutie ye enuke awesho ikumungu ma nyinge utie life concern angeo nia Jumapol masagone jemi Zombo nebi karashelo kupakwach man kom West Nile enu gimoku shalo koboko nying life concern utie nyenungo iwa dong mapodi washidu borungo hayatin kadam eni pini jolo jumakani ngagi mawode kogi mawabishi kuwechu kudukara shelu lem dongo ma enu ma obedu ngeta utie jadit kakura emi kizito utie jatelwi ungu ma enu manyingete life concern man bende watie kunyamegu Maleng Road Brenda utie the teach me life concern enen lembe mundagi ku monitoring and evaluation karashelo ku jadita rotomi habat matinga meni kanijolu hajolu studio
ofo Dennis kujumo teka neno wako kucha womotu magwei
angiyo ni aganwa Paul shikupenjiri ni life concern enu kadibende jumoku winyi adaro kaniwasho ni timo kum teach moki West Nile life concern enu enango etimu ticha ngogi mabekelu lemdongom i West Nile enu wakati nkaremeni pini jolo jaditi kakura emi kizito pini nyutu iwa life concern mo wechipire enango mane timu ticha ngo jaditi kakura joli
afo Dennis ko joma uteka neno woko kucha motu mana jolu yamo kwa West Nile TV chalo ma joda juachu nyinga teka kura emi kizito anene uyungu majulungu life concern kudalur niya ungu madikire jegre ngu kumgamente ento eneno lembe bibedu ber mikuwa midano kawoni man piranyim ungu eni ochakre oreli mashel takapungwen kupira bungwen ya bora ma jomo chake ubedu aradu mokuma wobi ma yangi ke gimondi tishmidini anzelo ne gishido ni somo na unidoko jo padri moko beru ka somo ni doko jo omeku madulungi ko do mondo brothers ni mokande ke o beru ka somo ni doko jo sisters i ungupa Ecclesia yo dini madulungu katolika ikaberu matongtong i Uganda ga Keni i Kenya ikoberu matongtong isawa magino wangu ya luongu madulungu gi ye ni doko jutish pa Mungu cha uoko jikore gido gipacho giparo ne ya luongu Mungu luongu kude cha asugi cho medri kude ni timu tish mogo gi mineno beruber miranyim man kuopa dano mi ngomba lur kunyoke ngom mi West Nile kunyoke mi Uganda igam gidikri kakarachiel igam gichapo ngu eni majulungu life concern ma kabiru pa maduongne utie ipaida i district Mizombo ya shaki pare gineno ni isawa maecha peko maduong madano biru kakati ye utie peko milembe mitwero midano igigam gijengu te kungu meshako dipo maeni ni konyo dano ni neno kumlembe madoke kumtwero migi umakungo jotor man gibiru kakonyo dano ni ngeyu pinjango magishobu ni timu niketo kuo migi pika woni man piranyim kopa nyitindo migi magibinyolo kunyi kwayo gi ingomi Uganda eni ushungi atira man gidongi gishaka chalo ngumi tedero majimondo lungu CBO yori nge gido giro nyinge i district minebi sama etena podi nebi ode ko zombo ko pa kwach ma ko woni ezo yori nge giro gitingo gina ne chalo tich mige buto be ma do giro nyingi kin mashiko ba yero i unguma dit me Uganda majulongo Uganda Registration Bureau Services man ke duke giroyo nying unguma eni i bang dul maneno wi dul magijengiri ngopa government kom government majulongo National Bureau for NGOs okay to ko woni ikin oru nisha kupira bunga ni bora nitundu ka woni wabeti mutish i paida muti Zombo district i ngomba lur musha ko Zombo pakwach kunebi mani gondo West Nile eni matungtung man ke duke i Uganda de tenka be matungtung shalmo ko mabiero pinjango gi motim yoringe afoje di Dennis
afoje dit kapula gizdo eyo enutie ungu doka mondo gi nyiglembe ma life concern ushikutimo moketo nyenge ushiku yik malo tin gun ngom enigi uramu ngom life concern timang
afoyo kendo pin ma life concern betimo gidupa chal mandela rawacho achiel wa beneno lembe mitego dhano ni ng'eyo ni atwero migitie ang'o jobetoro twero migi nyanedi kado ging'eyo twero migi man ging'eyo kite ma jobetore kode niketo giwuok kode i ariti ma eni umako do gitim ang'o eni lembe achiel motieko timo ima enu wagiero ng'ech midhane kuom lembe mitwero migi uru mapol kama do ng'ato ng'eyo ni atwero pare jobetoro dhano mapol ong'eyo kakano mako gishidi lemo kutie ma judoto ibang'wacha washoko dhoge wawechu ko dhano negi watero kingi waketu twero migi cha dubugo kakare kama onwang' ne washubu timo ngowani wang'eyo ni anyuma ebe mitre mako nyo polisi tiwiere washwalo gi kishido kama ishubu konyo gi iye ni daro lembe migi ma umulu kum twero migi cha kama onwang' ni ebe mito shik me Uganda nyomite dero pa jurudini kudango gi gitimride wakoro kin lembe migi cha wagamo washwalo gi kama ginwang'ie kony oketo dhano mapol ma ong'eyo ni adong lembe migi kin gigi de gishopo dhoge koyo jai giringni bang'wa wagamo konyogi mirario waweshu ikom lembe ma ang'o momako dhano gitim wekara kuomigi odongi opidhre kum tich matung'tung lembe mifur lembe miguogo tich motiekwa man lembe mineno anyim bor lembe pira anyim enitie lembe mirario mwatimo miradek watimo lembe moneno kum miyo ng'ech man medo rom papuonjri man tiyo kakarachiel nineno ni awiya mwatieko gishidhi somo ginwang'o ponji moromo man kendo ke ponji ma ginwang'o cha mi igi diro ma gichopo ka kwoko dewi tien gi gigi pika woni man pira nyim waneno dania yore mogo gitie madhano gibe shako piny migi mogo gimeto gitim makoto mo dilongo nyete projects moko manya thindo endo gipe kung'echi kum kakane ma chopo no ang'o ma chopo konya kode niketo tich pare no wuotho pio kakare azelo ne aradu mo tieko tiyo gi kawoni ni giero ng'ech migi mitimo tich ma kakom gi kare bende gisom gi jig nyakore kore kumeni wating'o gi wamiyi ng'ech matong' bitich mishing machalo yobo tien motokari gi wagamo neno kumeni wakonyo gi ni neno ni giwuo gitimo piny mogo gichung' kode witien gi gigi man kendo ke wakubu kin dhano ma gibe mito konyo milem kuyore moko matong' kakane ma gichopo kachinwang'o koncha wekara ginde ginwang' pirang'o dhano mapolo ng'eyo ngo ni wanwang'o kony misente kakane kony mipar mabecho kakane kony midiro mitimo piny mako maigi kakane re gitie moko igamente moko gitie bang' NGO mokendegi moko gitie ba jorodini gi moko gitie i bang' tela michak eno gi piny motie katimo kawoni
kunti sawa par tap iti kani neno West Nile TV studio watie ko yodongo magi ai kudi ungu mi life concern ma washikunyamo ilembe mdoi kum dongom mangu enu shikutimo pinimedo kum lemba government de shikutimo nikuma ngeo ni ungu magi jengiro kum government gimedo kor tich pa government ameda kama kuma government rem gisholo kecha gin kama girem government na ngutie kushinge malash nikuma ngeo government shinge utie lash anda podi washikunyang le matongtong magi shikutimire kawri ngeo karibinen mwa wabinya mukudu kada shelu ini jawinja kawoni ni man line de kona mimiku kakare ne biromo abika shidrong banya mego Brenda angeo na jadit kakura emkizito omikwa wiye ento angeo ni onguma Paul gibe bedu ko la ko program kwa Kenya magi ketu atoti gilonge thematic areas kakani gima wadong chalo life concern ukoyo ni ma reutie lembe maobe TV ajudi Brenda.
Orario mokadho life concerned ubedo piny utiwi document moko ma jibe luongo strategic plan ko bero pa plan international pini kom wabe tiyo ko plan international de e West Nile eni so i strategic plan eni wate ko thematic areas tenge matong ma wabe tiyo e chalo life concerned and thematic areas eni gitie gina ngwen Mamira Shell utie neno lempa health mutie lempa youth home eni waneno tengario ma Paul ne waneno arado kitema arado moko mutie ku behaviors mi madho njai madho mondege tina manya tendo eni mube keli gya belu mokende watiyu kuda belu ma ngati inheriting from their parents i thematic area pa health eni moko waneno lempa nutrition waneno nia nutrition oko piny matek piny machala boga gi utie kama kawia mon kadi jumutegini de so anything mutie concerning health life concern tiwie in partnership with other partners new gende de wanted life concern romo kende thematic area mamiraria uti education waneno tenge ponjiri shalo Mr. Kakura emi unyutonia waneno tenge ponjiri school wati piny matong watemu chalo miyo books neno performances pawia mikigi bursaries kadi juponji de waneno nyo motivating gain kawo went tenge ponjiri school wati ku skills mawami komira giede ena wiya manyo somo gitush i area gitush kare moko ma giromo go ka somo mwamuti gitemo mission aya thematic area mamira dek waneno lembe kom livelihood ku climate justice i livelihood waneno ni akarie maboga uma waneno ya dan utika nwa sente maromo kito gikwo i pasho migi kende ngo giromo kaneno wati wabe designing projects matong maromo ke dano nwango lem kawi be nwango lem eni wametongo nwango lem yore moko maromo kanyoto dong wagamwa kelu component pa climate justice iye furu kait engage ni furu podu maleng ku good methods maromo ke kinyoto ngom etimo maber. Then our last thematic area tie financial and social inclusion any tenge palem kare mapol da sente polem lere gingongo kitemiti yukode don wati wa life concern timo nyete piny manya tendo shalo saving groups make financial literacy make mindset change social inclusion konywania ketve dongo ngomu tingo pingata shell kende kakara shell so any thematic areas are when life concern gili operating here waweko cross cutting issues le matong kao be designing projects nango iwiwa wabe paromia persons with disability jorogoro they were incorporating jumamelu they were incorporating mokende wakudu wili masabu nezo lempa human rights turotwero gender-based violence kawabe designing projects in wa ensuring ya lema alumu igizo biti projects in
wafoyo nyamegu Brenda lembe utie dupa malai concern ubetimu anyo lemen gichaga mito lem kama limeno aiye man kitema program wotu kudo ang'eyo bedo gve ba jadit ka kura mi kizito ma ebi gonyo iwa wabike shidho nyamalo malo ba jadit Habat rutumeyo ma ebi ke nyuthu iwa ikom piny mandie jadit lembe ma jadit ka kura mi kizito nyuthu iwa ma obetimire ang'eyo moko eweko kakaka ma Habat be nyuthu iwa kawoni kabobini live concern wanu ang'o chiko tim mang'o project ang'o ginyoke man ku tijne magitete makawon dong athoth magichiko timne
afoyo Dennis life concern kawoni kanigini ibang tich tong teka timere wabedungo abeda ko matiyo ko dhano madok wameto wanenia aloka ma waketu iparo mwane omako timere iko dhano ma wabetimo tich ko kaka Rachel cha otimere juoda molaro wesho mande Rachel gitem kagudo kume kawoni tich madit mwatie ka timo tich school ite project moko ma waluongo nya alochi kusomo eni ne etie project nyo tich mwatie ka time kaka Rachel ko juoda mongegi ma wana dek ite project ma eni ne Rachel utie life concern eni Mirario utie Nebi District NGO Forum ma echa jonwangi Nebi man miradegene utie Seford ma gen gitie Arua ite project ma eni ne watie katimo tich mandane pika woni i district mwa Mizombo ma wawothu i district eni zo oru ma eni wabedare adara ebedu project oradek wabedare oru ma eni re project munge wabe yobo wachako process ne dong makoni jadit mwa biwecho pire monenia ang'o gima nang mak watim gi isawa ma eni magitim ringo echakoni jadit mwa no biwecho pire enkere ikin te project eni ne amita wech kendo kum lemba shell ma utie ka timere ma pire tek watie ka ponjo arado moko magin dong gisomo gijika moko enkere nyoyo pafizi kule mungegi uketu giwok pima enu uketu wa yabo center nyoka bedu mwaponjo kodo arado enu gi pibodho mishing watie ko bodho mishing matong watie ko joma yobo tian motokari nyoku pikipiki watie bende ko joma mako shal nyo yobo video kumeni man bende watie ko darado mako sarani eni cheke utie ite project ma eni ne waneno niya somo tiengo cheke ma jochidhi somo i school machande cha jomonge muwuok kodi school ne ma wang'eyo pire gende kokro mako gibe ko bodho moko magichop ka kwa kodo maginwang kodo sente ma nyime gide bedo ber mirario watie kendo katemo tich mandane kodarado ba wabetimo tich kodarado matong ma wabetimo tich kodanyira ma waneno anyira mo ai ikin ora para ngwen ni shedu oru pira rewa ngwen ite project majulongu GGE New Girls Get Eco kushwak mo ai kodi bang plan international juma eni negi wabe neno niya anyira magitie isomo kugiyachi wang'eyo niya isapa corona lempa yachu bedo le dit ikind anyira mwa mathindo mando kawoni de podi lembe echa gimoko tie ka medrasu waneno niya project ma eni ubino kara wakony kodo arado mwa mathindo manyira kugiyach iwa gidong asu isomo kana luongo nyinga nyira ikum project ma eni abe wacho ngoni wabe timu tich koda nyira echa kende arado mashode tie demi oru ma roma wacho eno mwatie ka tim kugitich ka Rachel kara ginenia anyira mwa mutie kin pacho gineno gi chalo nyimegu migi magichwakri ko ka Rachel kara gidong isomo pira nyim migi maber mwe kuma enu bende watie ka timo tich ikum tich mutie ko wa kawaneno moth watie ko peny matong watie ko yen kadibir ng'omde watie ko gi dong wan chalo ngumi life concern kawoni watie ka neno niya tich mutie ko wa eni gi jogwoko gi maber oketu wawok watie ka timo tich ikin dhano mineno niya pi nyoma dongo magikadhi ng'etwa jogwoko gi pi enu gi saa moko waneno moth koda loka mobetimere ikabedo ma obebed iye koth saa moko binu obenyotho piny chieng' saa moko binu rieny le nang' kodhi mwagi wapidho kodhi be nyothere wang'eyo ni ma eno cheke aloka pa yamo mwe binu saa moko ni kom nyotho swich mwa nyotho edong' wabe timo tich karachielo miponjo dhano kara wachopo ka ko maber ku twich mutiekowa watieka poko yen i schools mineno ni ginde kadi nya nok de ngomi gi manya nok cha nyathi moko tie magipidhie yen kum wang'eyo bero pa yen kedoko ni kum lema mulo kum yamo mutiekowa nyo twich mutiekowa wabe pidho yen ku tich mungegi matong' mweko ma enu bende life concern gire watieka neno lembe pa yo mishungu iwitienjo eni wabe wok i community wabe ponjo dhano ikom lembe matong' mamulo kum yo ma wachopo kanwa ngodo lim wabe ponjo arado wabe ponjo megu waponjo wegu kara gichungi witiengi parado ke wabe jiko ngo kende ni anyo i community wabe chidho bir i schools de my schools waponjo gi kulem yo miro lim igigi eni kana ngibe somo de wang'eyo ni somo nyutho ngoni omako ibedi ka koro piny kwa ibajara nyodo peri kin mi somo esha ichopo ka wuotho ka benwango piny moko manya nok machopo ka konyo kod jara nyodo peri minwango fizi nyobuku gi ko piny ngegi matindo machopo konyo kori somo so i school watie ka wuotho wabe konyo aradi kum lema enu mandok bende wabe mi yabo wigi kum lema tong' kite magi chopo ka yobo kodu anyimi gi maber kinde magi be somo mandok gi chopo ka neno ni ang'o ma watim chopo timo kawuoni kinde mabe somo kara kinde madaro chande cha awuok ni dhano moko i community nyo career guidance abegeno ni ama enu gitie piny manya dongo ma watie ka timo kawuoni eni afoyo
lembe ma life concern timo utie dupa ang'eyo lembe no gishage gimito lim life concern uchikuna ngusende kani bitimo lembe Paul kuneni jadit executive director
afoyo benji mapire tek ma eni inchi tomo timi ngomeni kalimu pe gibedu parma iye manano wabe nwangu lim iyore ario madongo ma okweto wabe timo kupinye niki yore mira shiel mo benwangu ye lim utie yore mamua giwa chalungu maushungi witiende gire nyiti lim mokutie nyiti piny mokutie mobo watimo gi iye wagamo ketu jesholo pigi nango piny mobe mitre i konyo dhani timo tich migi kula por watie ko lori achiel tipa malori eni jomo be mitre sideti migi tich migamo jam giedu gi mitero jene migi kaka moko gi kula mukane matong' mamito jam wuoth makomecha gipangi bangwa gisholo pire sende na wagamo ketu iyo sawo mamua ma washoki lim mwanwangu uditeder kwa keni enutie yura shiel wikin yure mteder mwanwangu kulim watie kujam wish maketu duonjo shido bor kula por watie ku oparle madongo manya wode jiru pango moku sawo majiba timu motor pa ya timu achiel Dr. Benson Uloya izo bukucha ete de dar mapul ungeyo bero ne ko tegu bare kukare nwango do jwenyo lara wango sende ni kuma eja wagamo ketu sende cha yo saw marum emere kum sende mu aika beru mukane wango sende kumpango piny machalo maketu jo menyiri jo neno ko piny moku luak nenere jilungo project ko do mondo la mencha de dar mapul pange niyo nyathi sende moku ay wote ko nyite jam tich moko gi ma wilo machalo miyo gutien motokari gi kula por arado mo be ponju nogi wamiyo igi jam tich mo magi do chako ko aya ikinde en mo be ponju gi ko de chaka poda wiya en gi pay school wagamo pango gi woko to boko be solo sende moko pi do sende mo juki yore ba tong pa ma wa papi moko gi mo miyo ko konyi danu wa shoko do sende ta giduka karashia wagamo toro isende eni ginya tindo waketo moko doke kum program tong machal mo buji gino chido ni wechu ku dana mete dero ni mi ga mora we kara kitim piny moko makisho shungure witien gi wati ku sende ma eni yore mirario wanwango sente e kum lema ai ibang joma neno ne jo egi betago dok de leme magi betimo ber digam gi mako shingwa yore mi project nyo donors umili madongo magitengo mawoko wakeo paro mo mabesh mo bu shwi ginogi waloro igi chalo project digam gi neno bero palembe mo be betu timo cha e gigam gi mi wasete uketu mo be chido kode wangwa eni dok da mitu wishu ni dhano magiteka neno kucha shwinyu betek wande shwinyu tek ne shako yori ng'eye ma covid ubiro lembe sheke bedo tek organization kunyo nguma pol machalo wane gi fungo tich wan wafungo ngodi kum lim mite dero maparo ne wawodho kite mwashoke kodeja ushwalo ketu ulo shuru konwa banong projects mapol makona biwe chiwigiwie na wabe chineno anyim mwado uti ang'o wabetu watima ng'o pika woni tie yora rio madongo ene mwanwangi kusene moko ketie lim madhano miya ng'at nwang'nia jwene betimo tich maber ake migi piny ma eo konygi eja detie achiel mikind yore mwabe nwang' kulim mitimo pinyen gi piny makodho mono joluongo donations
Ofoyo, odong dakika tia para biru mukadingi sawa par ja mwadikora kudu karashelo ya mamwe West Nile TV wajoli kendo kana kudenyo yaba wajoli jumwachaku program ino kudu karashelo kiwa 4 wa mirasu ka ninwangu ponji ematini mani medirika ni neno West Nile TV mwamatira West Nile rakenu makelu ile mdongo matongtong shalde mwangeli studio kwa kudura mga kulingu manyigo te live concern wabweche kumtish timu pinkelu dongo miki West Nile mani Uganda timbo jadi takura kudi yutu wango lende makani nyo betitemo yani manyo magile binu kwa lima nyo binu kwa project binu ne malo lebe parado i West Nile enu elema yutugo ara mapol masabune i yorimi teach yorimi yotkom man yorimi somo arado oti i West Nile kenu uti nyeye angeongo chalo kungu kadibede yande habat bede kanyutu kidema utimbo program ube neno lemparado iyore makoya nyanedi
kana foyo edit Dennis kujuma uteka loboyo kucha arado kai timu iwel dano mi Uganda zo maka jukwano wengi kai tuche kabuki nwanga dana par ikom dana parta inwanga birne zo ti arado dong arado enigi pigite gite ko keru de morom iyot kom mapol be kom go wachine kom gi yot mangi chumni ti ko keru megi ko wen gi Malaysia ni timu ti moku ki maloka yipa ngomeni endo ko guma raj paro mirarado rema utie beru nga kecha ingomo mi West Nile iteli Uganda mo maluzo arad mapol paro ne ya gin gi be koru tish mangati mo kudongo timo shon sente tika kecha me chopu nwango ka woni ndu eti ko de ndu ka woni ene arad mukande na tish machalo wobe wechi wigi makoni live concern be ponjo giwie tish me ko sharani gi tish me yiko ten motokari gi tish mi mako chal ma woki video chal makoni wobe wechi vi TV gi geneno lembe le matek mi gi mito sente ma chamu ndu ka woni ene dum asien mi kile mo betimu chalo live concern wabe yiko paro migi ngesh migi nia kadi bangi so miji kore kaberutie bango eni maisho buka meru kwa ngesh peri kutish mishing tish moko mashola shola ngomende be tish moko maracha racha de be ngati moko matubu wachine ando urubara ko ni tie pirario kuwie no ngashupu ngoni do kisomo cha ope do wabe tegu ngesh parado nya kadi gisomo gijigu kore asu gishobu kadugu ni timu tish mishing di gero ngesh migi kutish mishing e ginwangole madungi ie birario wabeneno nya arad mapol majuru nyuru migi kane miri ni ketu nya gisomde lembe mi ko manya swaswa ko bango gweno juwuok bedi dungudu anyoya binu jo yako anyoya pangati silingi daka pija karo eta don kwotu ogamu wilu ya arad mapol ni chiti somo ando ikindel kishako lembe mi miel gimar lembe mi miel lembe mi madonjai lembe mi shamo piny moko gi maketu wigi wile kompeko magime kadi gineno nguka kama bor dong chalo like concern wo woti kinara adwen gi kaberu matong tong jibeluomo kanisa jibeluomo iglesia local government emite der sub county ba tung be luongo ne opinu wech kudo arado ne moko kigi mag shokri group de magi winjo program mo chal jom kwende beneno ko woni uti agonya ni luongo ne ko pinu ka konyo ko paro pa kite mo jomo de ko de eno giktiele no motie katimo nitegu ngech parado abu weji mo kende ko woni ne adong ango ke nyim pirarado ne gi.
Okay, wachido ilem kloka hingi dakika moromo angwen kene nyamalo malo leme mdoke kum yot kum masago ne mdoke kum ngik angeyu kadi I towns ma pol inango ne dama pol ma obe ma wigi be temo kani jai ni kum masago ne giti arado ni kum lempa mid lem enu I west isle wa chobida nyini.
There is, I think lema pol mo shoboni team west nile tie ario achiel jotela matungtung ungu matungtung ma pagamende kuma pagamende gocheke omako nene wamako shingwa karachiel ni ponju arado ikom rachu pa met mareri pa nyamo mairungi madho mondege gi madho njai ko piny mokane matungtung manyoto piranga aduogi pa pinye gitie poi nyu ongit madong timo tich go maber mauga mokelu aligi daw ayany ko timo marecho ogam keto dong arada mapol ko ni joma wigi be poi gingeyo go wache to akande prawo odi at pagamente ka shido inwa ngo lembe mukuma jo yiko kaben baji kanzilo piti kum lembe mo banyoto ngit bidaro do wacha life concern wa beneno ne wati ku jara tich mo mukashel ma ponju aradu irigi ka inwango ne ngit perio jai nyojara nyudu ngit pa nyathi pario jai obe mede jo konye ku yore mimiyo yan etie me konyo ko mo bochwe amiyo la porario nyathina chiel mi paida manongo daro senior officer ma Komodi University chamo piny marech mo bochwe gie wiye gamo nyotere e jara tich ma mwacha wone ni kom program machalo bochwe uwinjo ne wape wamiyo kony ugamo tiwi dar tich ma mwayo konyo nyathi pare koni wiye duoga tira achiel daru nango umondo orumira achiel Kiambogo University ochako mbeth matek dhano manyako nyinga luongo ikajigne upoineku ong'enyo maraya pa udi mapesho mawuon ujudu bar gigero kama dojo befunge ye daratis mamua ite program mamua ni mental health okonye kune dok ve university edaro urbare mracheliti urbarario achiel dhano mayuri ikoboko kakano imaracha majara tis pagamente utie kudumo julong clinical officer jawang daktari madidzo de lembe jai ire ni kum met makecha ni tundu mine mokmo bero dan madid mo ngeyo lembe mo betimo gamu penjwa wagamu miyo ya tisho moja konya miyo ire yat man ko ni de etie katimo tich bari gire ko wekei eni kilema dongo mo betimo lembe badoko kom pe ko miyo ko mero met parado
for you jadi kiri kudua I program ma eni wakeshi belem kulo kanyanok kawaduogu wa medra kanirango ponji man dem dongo ngom kudi bang judong magi ai kudi ungu manyingi ute life concern mafoy.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
for Miss Uganda 2024 is on. Get ready to be wowed by the girls' intelligence, charisma, and big dreams. Who will be the next Miss Uganda? Find out starting 10th May every Friday to Sunday at 8 p.m. on Makulachika, exclusively on Star Times. For more details on how to join the competition, visit www.missuganda.co.ug or visit Star Times branches. The show is sponsored by VNA, LMZ, Comform, Nanjing Hotel, Kira Motors, Sheraton, Uganda Airlines, and lead sponsors Grace Textiles and U-Home. Miss Uganda 2024, true Ugandan beauty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest party is back. Welcome to the World of Afro Branch, where we celebrate African music and culture, and the party never stops. Join us on the 2nd of June 2024 as we return to Coco Palm, Arua. Come, let's dance the night away with your crew as we're bringing you to the best energy like never before. Secure your tickets now via smarttickets.com for your online tickets and all our ticket sales points. We are proudly sponsored by Mo Radio, Mongo Feni Records, Esamat Hypermarket, Prime Gadgets, Motoloud, and West Nile TV. All this is brought to you by Ovations Events.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Itie kanineno West Nile TV wajoli kenu kanidikira kudai program enu Dennis Oshina ati nyinga ma studio ati kujidongo magi ai podi ungu mi like concern di ai ipaida izombo district ungu ma nyinga like concern enu ti West Nile enizo giti ku program tongtong magichi kutimo pini konyo dano mwami West Nile man Uganda ngbong kani work kodishan kani work kodinge ngech mi shan mi ngech bende man niabo ang dano yore mitero mamegi kule matongtong machubi kaniketu gikwo ikwa mopore man masagune lem yotcom deka ti perawia bongwen mukadingi sawa apar kakare bishinen wabeshimi wabeshia line ma line mwa utie zira bira bora ngwen pira busiel pira biru wi abusiel pira bora shell line eno biabe ento inge mlango lemoko ario adeka ngwen ma ubechidaw ko dibang jadit kakura emikizito maiti ingetaka kai jadit kakura ebini kendengo ebini bende ko jutich palai concern mun kende mashalo nyamego Brenda kada shelo ko jadit roto meyu habat abika dok ve bang jadit kakura mandi wochpom lembe maobe tim kawoni ento anyimke utenyanedi ni anyim piretek anyim palai concern masagone yore milem dongo mashikutima lemo manyengi mo beneno mo chibika di medo nyoma ubi kwanya aro ukondano maber
Apo the Dennis kujuma uteka neno uja anyimwa uteko mai madeka mabe weshiwi awene mawachako watiyu kakanegi aweko la bashia maperete I oruma eni ma gamente mi Uganda mi wa karatasi muma ko ti kude ne roshu kabiru ma ko ti do ti Uganda zo dum ko mo be neno ne washu ko medo program mo tisma tong mo ti ka wechi wigie itengi Uganda mo yo kanegi wamitwa lak warom Uganda zo kawoni lembe mi ponjiri wati kati Uganda zo ite program mineno ni ko bang district nyo region moko gi nyo sub region machalo West Nile gi Bunyoro gi Western Uganda gi Eastern gi wagiero ngesh pa wiya sukuru wagiero ngesh pa ring ayela nyo ring lwen nyo refugees wagiero ngesh pa juma Nicole prisoners watieka neno ne omako dong wami chwak mapol ni sukuru ungo kende district mi zombu nebi nyomi West Nile kawuono mabocho watieko project mo bilungu library and information project i ormukado watelo jange osiedo iteng Uganda ma yoreto Western Uganda ikisoro ikabale just yengario mukada ngeji watero buku ni sukuru mokmo julongo sansi ibanda district i West Nile ka keride sukuru mapolo tiema wamet watushi igi wamet keru mi shako tego mi som mamigi kumiyo igi books mapolo koni maboshi ni ndario mukada ngeji wa aisha ko to karatasi ma obekelu buku maromo pira elivu pira de kwa bish ni sido pira ngwen mo be pokugi kende ngoizo mbunye West Nile opogi te Uganda mo kende de en pin mo mitwa team mirario awashi ne pira biro uwida kachel padano mo mi Uganda utiarado dongo be mitu wa metro pangesh parado engi mama pol migi dong somo jai igi somo ji shidi class a shell itu di senior ju shidi dio god no university cha jumoko beran kore ma pol mi beran kore cha omitwa met keru mi mi igi ngesh mitish mi shing dong wabe timu ko woni dong yore si cheki ni neno ne wagero igi ka bedo manzelo ma pol madana maromo taka shell ko pirario i ora shell wakeo nyingi wami gidiro mitish mi shing wabe washako tish mi gero ka bedo ma eni ipaida town council maka woni waboshwe wabe daro ot ponjiri achiel majulong classroom block matogario wabe daro ot ni vutu pa wobi kudanyira eno cheka bashamu silingi makadu million dakario kupira ario do wabe mitu idukore eni shako nyo orumo biro kino wamed gidio che wamet wagier grofa mai iye kama ponjiri pa wiyama mishing eni ubedu ku kabedu migi makoya grofa echa tenge moku bedu ma mua pa chalo otish ni office ma mua ma washubu katimu kuleme mukede ba tungtung wana washikunenu kuwitish ma tungtung ma ndimo ba kwano no en wabe shigeru grofa ma de kulema eni man ikoma echa wabe yabo kabedu ma nenu lembe madoki kum yot kum man youth ko mingit badano manzilo ne majulu mental health unit wakara mi konni dano nyara ko dano mo kende ma tung magiti kanwango peko mingesh man bi miyo yat ma subu kayogi ko di peko mo besendu ngit ma migi mukende mo beloko wani neno ne wa miyo keru ikomponji man miyo shwak ikomlembe miti mutish mifur gokuleya i town kudi kinpacho i West Nile en kudi kabedo matungtung wekara dano uti ko ngomi gi manyanoke ko diro mamalo ma wangeyo mayenyo ngone gi sidhi skuru matungtung ma jisomie som mi fur mi gokule wa metwa chak ponjugi ko kakeni ko goy bangwa izombu enu wekara gidok gido ti ko ngomi gi maber ginwanga duogne de maber or ginyo fich ma otekwa waben nenu dania lweny maduong Uganda ko woni bechi bino mobo ci tubu dano unyayo nek mapoli ko malara pangom mo we ko medwa ni neno ne ya ka lembe mera lara pangom binu e bango o makwa shi pot kindane gi wono ne achiel mi kinde tie dano ngeyo ngone it charo chade ishubuti ko slingeli papar inon karatas ma nyuti na ngome ne peri danda ka ngat mo lonyo timu teri kode isidi ni nyuto ne okay lemba ngoma ido wachi peri no anati ko karatas ne rie do me mitu ni shako ikindu mira bisha buseleni wamitwa tem ikin oru angwen ni miyo karatasi mi nyutu manyutu ne andanda ngati en ewon ngom en ngom te ba wone nyo ba kware ikakame bede cha we kara ko jula ganzel ne wabena jumamegu rango to herma eni pa jumamegu na majuma vo mi to mi karatasi ni dano mamegu malembe jai igi regiti ko ngom migi jiba enye vurugi maromo dakari kin urango eneni manyunya kubang oru wabe mi pira bich kama toksie ne wabe yoburwani woko project moko manyien mabi medo rompa ponjiri man kadmira wiya iskuru matong mo binu ka leyu ka kama ko ni mo bolungu alo sikosomo afoy.
You are watching West Nile TV, and in the studios we have officials from Life Concern and NGO that is based in Zombo district. We want to have a brief recap of what the Executive Director Life Concern has been giving us in Alur so that we can open our lines. Mr. Kakure Mixito, can I have about 3 minutes of what you've been saying in English?
Thank you very much, our moderator and our viewers outside there. I want to recap what we have been discussing in the local language, particularly Alur, in English. Life Concern started in 1998 as a community-based organization. Its headquarters is in the town council, which is in Zombo district. It was the brainchild, or it is the brainchild of former seminarians and leaders, those who were in the various seminaries across Uganda, East Africa, and outside Uganda. Those who could not make it to become priests, brothers and sisters, came back home and said, I think we need to continue with our vocation. By giving back to the community, we can continue serving the people of God in the local setting. Then they formed this organization which we are calling local NGO called Life Concern. They found it important that for it to be legally recognized in the face of the law and policies of both the country and international policies and laws, to register it. So later they registered it as a CBO in the local sub-county or town council of Paida. And then thereafter it evolved into a national NGO registered with the Uganda Registration Bureau Services and also National NGO Board. For all these years, we have been focusing majorly in the previous years from the start, in the first 5, 6, 10 years. The organization has been focusing on building capacity for the locals in West Nile on their rights, human rights. But later we brought in the rest of the thematic areas like health, education, financial inclusion, and livelihood, with a special focus in health on mental health, because the population of the youth right now are being disorganized by substance and drug abuse. So we are focusing on the youth, building their capacity in skills development areas so that those who could not go higher with their education up to university level, they can have skills on which they can depend and live a positive life. Positive not in the sense of HIV/AIDS, but they can fend for themselves, work and earn a living out of it. Right now, our focus is on the following areas. We want to expand our areas of operation by registration and licenses. We are licensed and registered now to operate across Uganda. Right now, we are having projects which we have been running in West Nile under Books for Development. We call it Library and Information Project or Program. I call it program because it has lasted for over 20 years. So we are expanding. Right now we are having shipments of books, about 35,000 books, between 35,000 to 40,000 books on the sea, mobilized from the US, relevant to our situation in Uganda, which we want to expand to many districts across Uganda. We are also looking at the youth agenda in particular. Right now we are constructing a youth skills center in Ipaida, which will be accommodating yearly an average of 120 youth, and we train them in various skills. And the curriculum is already being worked on, although right now we are already training others under projects and those who are self-sponsored in 3 areas of tire management and repairs, tailoring and garment production, and then also videography and filming. among others. So we are also focusing at livelihood. We want to build the capacity of the local people who could not go to agricultural schools in order to learn agricultural best practices and also manage the environment in the wake of the climate justice threats. We want to build their capacity so that the little land they have, they use it fairly and well without disorganizing the rest of the environment and without even creating more problems of the climate change. So that's our next focus. Then lastly, we are looking at the land being a major threat factor which is going to cause conflict and fight in many communities, not only in West Nile, but across the country because land conflict has become so rampant. So we are starting small. In the next 4 years, actually starting from this year to 2027, we are going to work with the vulnerable community members, especially women who have land, but they cannot defend it because they don't have the title, any document which shows that the land belongs to them. We are going to support them to acquire a certificate of customary ownership. By 2024, we are going to support 200 vulnerable women to have land rights through issuance of certificate of customary ownership. Finally, we have this project which we are running together with the Safehold, Nebi District NGO Forum, and Life Concern. It is a 3 years project which is called Winners with Education. It is winding out this year. I want to inform our viewers outside there, the donor has already communicated that we are going to have a successor. This project alone has injected around 4.2 billion shillings in Zombo district, in the education sector, in the livelihood sector, in the youth support area, and others. So that successor project is going to focus more on how best can we support education system in this area. Maybe with the time we're looking at expanding our support across West Nile and across the country. Those are basically what we have been discussing in this one. Then also I want to conclude by saying that in all this we get our money from 3 sources. Source number 1 is locally generated revenues. We have items which are highly demanded outside there, and they are very difficult to be got of good quality, like public address system, like projectors, like these compressors and the rest of it. There are so many of them. So we hire them out, people give us the money. We don't simply put the money to any use. We budget it, we give back to the community, and that's how we are supporting some of these activities we are speaking about. We have donors who are supporting us. A number of them, about 4 or 5 of them. The current projects which we are running are donor supported heavily. So we will continue lobbying with the donors through project proposals, and then we will continue to deliver services to complement government efforts. Then finally, we have donations. There are people who appreciate what we do outside there when they're hearing. Like even as I'm hearing now, if you have resources there which you cannot use, give it to us. We are dealing with the poor. If you have clothes, shoes, bicycle, maybe in a vehicles which you are unable to use, give it to us. We will use it to help the people there in West Nile, in the poor regions of this country. These are basically what we have been talking about in as far as our work is concerned in the local language. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear our viewers. We are almost done with our program, but our lines are open. Give us a call. You have a question or an inquiry to make. The lines are open on 0784 667 687. 0784 667 687. Give us a call to make your inquiries or have a question to ask. The Executive Director, Life Concern, is here with us in the studio with his team, the Monitoring and Evaluation Officer, plus the accountant, and I've been discussing the issues that are taking place at Life Concern right now. As we wait for a call or two before we get out of the studio, I wish to inquire from the Executive Director, how can Life Concern be contacted?
Thank you very much. Life Concern can be contacted through our office line, which I will give you before we close. It will be put on. But you can contact us through Seford in Arua here. If you know the office of Seford, you can get to Seford. You want to get connected to Life Concern, and then you can get our contact through the local governments of all the districts in West Nile. They know, they have our contacts. But if you want to contact me as the head of the institution technically, I can give you my telephone contact. It's 0772 945721. 0772 945721. Our PO box is 70 Baida. Basically, that's how we can be contacted. But also, in another time, we will share with you the rest of our contacts, emails, and the rest of it through this television. Thank you.
Our lines are still open. Call us on 0784 667 687. 0784 66 76 87. Shopika ningo wa simu namba mwati zira bira bora ngwen pira busiel ya busiel pira biru ya busiel pira bora wi abero kan mitinyang matuch ekumlema ndiye ma executive director Life Concern bedukani weshu karashela ku teach magi ai ku Life Concern ekum program atong man inde kite mai shopika ndiki ku Life Concern karo program ma Life Concern chiku timu e inde shopika ninwangu bero e masagune arado juma megu eni juma pigi tech ma Life Concern chiku tiu o program makoya pigi man kupalo akzo nikum lempo njiri ko lem gama tumtuno en exa program Life Concern timo nyonya malo chalo modon kuda kanyina nok abi kwai don executive director Life Concern ishok duwe chinema eni en to kan number simoku omondo de wabi jole enuke igamo penji ma ishok duwe ko gamo penji mandi ma penji mirajika kudomondo mania Life Concern kangati omito dikire kode dikire nyanedi ko Life Concern kanwango bero nyuma enugi
for you can do Juma take an emo kucha for the Dennis might take tell we why ikmaeni. You wish more wish any. Kanga to book miteno amwa. Makaiti Kago Kozombo district. You ai nebi ai pakwach ai thing Uganda mokuchi kaituch a town you boma majulungu baida. Kabiru mwamitish utie iwanga yo modok isukuru majibeju ponji yeju position majition di majulungu paida PTC kaone dongetie branch kunyoke kom kabiru ma university majulungu ya Kiambu godongo oyabu somo kakecha kaitush kakecha iwono wango alama moku majikia nying Life Concern ie yori nyango kai ai mai bedoki kucha kai ai yori tengeminebi imondi yori gabirmo wecheno yori shingi mayori maji chamu kode eno kai ai yori itawni peide lori nebi ishingi mayora cham eje kamino ngoye ento kai mitu ni goyo simu ke chugo simu para utie 0 abiro ario abungwen angwen abish abiro manario achiel yore mukane mai chubu ka dikri kodwa ko bang district eno ngeo kaberu mwa ko lembe mwa mukane no gizo kaitie US na ilga keni itushi arua emitinge ileme muki wesh kodwa kaitushi I bang juotwa mawa julongiri Seford rango betemo projects moko giwa ko gichalma ndi moyero tushi office ma megi binyotiri chidi office ba gamente matongtong mutie US na ile ni kaberu matongtong iwono wango jikonyi ga keja jukubi kodwa foi
Hofoi magwe mapodi wa woku ngo cheke abenye kudaka shell mabisha ko Habat daika shell ishik yuwinjwa
afoyo afo mongo dit kayo yatin wabiwa rom kudu jo winjwa mando nenwa ni numatin ageno nya wa wesh matong mamulu kumtish mawatemo man bende piny mawaneno kabitimo nyimi wangwa ati hugen mane ngi kare ma eni dano munga gi le manyo wa wecho ngoi komgi gi binu mando gi binu ango madit ajigo kumotu dano moko manyanok abe moto mampara ma en wangere kudie rusi anyoli to Salome man bende juodo matong kudi ka bedo matong man bende abe moto arado sheke mine vidauses magi be shokritin pi youth camp kakare nen wabiro mbo kudwa foyo
Brenda.
Afoyo makwe amito veshmimon tene koma tenga toma harmonia life concern ucheko human rights clinic kainwa mo level sendi challenges utie kudi bed pin yoke kudi ringi polisi bindi life concern keto dialogue kad maber pachberi kudu yakine ibeni maber mukende awiyara do machoko banyira zo. Life concern is open for everybody. Ubino nwang skills kaite out of school, kaite young for long holidays. You can also come for your skills. Bye.
Ka mirajika Idi Bishop Odwesh Mamo.
Ni dhano mwacheke mautieka neno kaka mauni iye. Ingom balur, ingom lukbara, ingom madi, ingom kakwa, usuru chicheke. Akwayu unia ya uti ku ungu matong pagamente ku pagamente ngo ninwango bero wati utish matek ngomwami kabiru matong mokwana moko igie engoma miu machego piny do we ku juwiro ko ai kama podo bin ubiro pa ngomwa wanwa dongi pakasa migi wati utish igi makun wande osubuni timo nwango limbromo ogero ku pach mabwa. In English, I want to appeal to our people who are viewing us out there. Take advantage of the government resources and settings, civil society across this region and across the country. Look for the programs they are running, like we have been talking about our own. Get to us, get to the different civil society, get to different investors. Position yourself to the extent that you can benefit from it, other than leaving it open for people coming from far and wide in your area to exploit opportunities which are existing there. I love you. Let us continue working together. Let us continue attracting resources which can build West Nile, can build Northern Uganda, and can build Uganda from outside and from inside. Thank you. I wish you a safe stay and well in everything you are doing.
Thank you very much, our dear viewers. We have come to the end of our program for today. Thank you for joining us, lending us your ears and your eyes to listen to us and watch us on TV. West Nile TV is our TV. We thank West Nile TV for this gesture. It's our TV. We should support it. It's a West Nile program for us. I know it's international, but West Nile, this is our opportunity. Let's continue supporting West Nile TV. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a lovely evening. Bye-bye.